in a bold move to reclaim their narrative. President Traore, Assimi Goïta, and General Tiani have launched AES TV, a new platform aimed at countering the relentless disinformation propagated by Western media. Join us as we explore how this initiative addresses the relentless attacks on their leadership and aims to reshape the geopolitical landscape of the Sahel. Overview of AES TV launch. The launch of AES TV marks a significant milestone in the Sahel region's media landscape. Initiated by the military leaders of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, this web television platform was established to combat the disinformation campaigns propagated by Western media, which have portrayed these leaders negatively since their rise to power. The announcement coincided with the one-year anniversary of the Alliance of Sahel States, known as AES, emphasizing a unified front against external narratives. The leaders aim to provide reliable information and promote their perspectives, fostering a sense of national pride and sovereignty. The rapid development and launch of AES TV demonstrate a commitment to reclaiming the narrative surrounding their governance and addressing misinformation head-on. With this initiative, they seek to enhance their international credibility and ensure that their voices are heard in a landscape often dominated by foreign media narratives. This strategic move reflects a broader ambition to reshape the geopolitical discourse in the region, allowing local leaders to communicate directly with their citizens and the world. Response to Western media criticism. In response to persistent criticism from Western media, the military leaders have taken decisive action to counter negative portrayals. These leaders argue that the media's narrative undermines their legitimacy, particularly as they navigate complex security challenges in their countries. The establishment of AES TV serves as a direct rebuttal to this criticism, aiming to provide a platform for accurate reporting that reflects the realities on the ground. They contend that Western media often overlooks the positive strides made in governance and security while focusing on sensationalized reports of instability. This initiative also seeks to address misconceptions about their leadership styles, emphasizing that they are not merely military rulers but patriotic leaders committed to national interests. By launching AES TV, they intend to foster a more balanced dialogue about their governance and policies, challenging the prevailing narratives that have painted them as authoritarian figures, lacking legitimacy. Geopolitical shift in the Sahel. The rise of military leadership signifies a geopolitical shift in the Sahel region, moving away from traditional Western influence towards a more independent stance. This transformation has been driven by dissatisfaction with previous governments perceived as puppets of foreign powers. The new leaders have prioritized national sovereignty and are actively seeking partnerships with non-Western nations. As they distance themselves from Western alliances, they aim to redefine regional dynamics by fostering cooperation among Sahelian states. Hold on a second. What do you think are the implications of military leaders taking control of media narratives? Share your insights with us in the comments. This shift is not only about governance, but also about reclaiming agency over domestic affairs and security strategies. The launch of AES TV is emblematic of this broader trend. It represents an effort to assert control over information dissemination and challenge external narratives that may undermine their authority. Closure of French media outlets. The closure of several French media outlets highlights escalating tensions between these countries and Western media organizations, following accusations of biased reporting and misinformation campaigns against their governments. These nations have taken steps to suspend broadcasts from outlets like France 24 and RFI. This action reflects a growing sentiment among Sahelian leaders who feel that foreign media misrepresents their efforts to combat terrorism and maintain stability. By shutting down these outlets, they aim to protect national morale and prevent external influences from shaping public perception negatively. The closures are part of a broader strategy to establish an independent media environment where local narratives can flourish without interference from foreign interests. This move has been met with mixed reactions. While some view it as necessary for national sovereignty, others criticize it as an infringement on press freedom. Nevertheless, It underscores the critical need for these countries to control their media landscapes amidst ongoing geopolitical challenges. Common communication strategy to enhance regional cohesion and counteract misinformation effectively. The AES member nations have developed a common communication strategy. This strategic roadmap was established during meetings among communication ministers, focusing on creating unified messaging across various platforms. The goal is not only to present a coordinated front against disinformation, but also to foster collaboration among national media agencies within the AES framework. This initiative aims to strengthen the credibility of member states on the international stage by ensuring that their narratives are consistent and well articulated. As part of this strategy, AES TV will play a crucial role in disseminating information that aligns with the collective interests of its member countries while promoting regional solidarity. By adopting shared guidelines for communication, these nations hope to amplify their voices in global discussions and challenge prevailing narratives that undermine their sovereignty and governance efforts. Public perception and misinformation. Public perception has been significantly influenced by misinformation campaigns from Western media. These campaigns often portray the military leaders as authoritarian figures, undermining their legitimacy and governance efforts. The launch of AES TV aims to combat this negative portrayal by providing a platform for accurate reporting and local narratives. The military leaders are keenly aware that misinformation can lead to public discontent, which is why they are prioritizing transparency and direct communication with citizens. By addressing the disinformation head-on, AES TV seeks to reshape the narrative, fostering a more favorable public perception. This initiative is crucial for bolstering national pride and unity among citizens who may feel disillusioned by external narratives. Furthermore, the leaders emphasize that their actions are rooted in the desire for stability and security in the region. As they strive to counter misinformation, they hope to cultivate a more informed citizenry that can discern fact from fiction, ultimately leading to stronger support for their governance. Just a moment, how do you feel about the closure of French media outlets in these countries? We'd love to hear your perspective. Comment below. International relations and partnerships. The evolving geopolitical landscape in the Sahel has prompted military leaders in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso to forge new international partnerships. These leaders have shifted their focus away from traditional Western alliances, seeking collaboration with non-Western nations such as Russia and China. This pivot is largely driven by a desire for greater autonomy in addressing regional challenges like terrorism and economic instability. By diversifying their partnerships, these countries aim to reduce dependency on Western aid and influence. The establishment of AES TV also plays a role in this strategy. It serves as a tool for promoting their new international image while fostering solidarity among AES member states. The leaders are keen to showcase their commitment to sovereignty and self-determination, which resonates well with potential partners who share similar values. As they navigate this complex landscape, these nations are strategically positioning themselves to attract investments and support from countries that respect their sovereignty, thereby redefining their role on the global stage. Human rights allegations and media response. Human rights allegations against the military governments have sparked significant controversy and media scrutiny. Reports from organizations like Human Rights Watch have accused these governments of committing abuses during military operations against insurgents. In response, the military leaders have vehemently denied these allegations, arguing that they are part of a broader disinformation campaign aimed at undermining their legitimacy. The launch of AES TV is seen as a critical step in countering these narratives by providing an alternative platform for information that emphasizes the challenges faced by security forces in combating terrorism. The military governments are committed to investigating these allegations transparently while asserting their right to defend national interests against external criticism. By promoting local narratives through AES TV, They hope to regain public trust and mitigate the impact of negative international coverage. This situation underscores the delicate balance between addressing human rights concerns and maintaining national security in a region plagued by instability. Impact of social media on public awareness. Social media has emerged as a powerful tool for shaping public awareness amid rising political tensions. With increasing access to platforms like Facebook and Twitter, citizens are more engaged than ever in discussions about governance and security issues. However, this increased engagement also comes with challenges. Misinformation can spread rapidly through social media channels, complicating efforts to promote accurate narratives. The launch of AES TV aims to leverage social media effectively by disseminating reliable information directly to citizens, while encouraging critical thinking about the content they consume online. Wait a minute, do you believe that AES TV can effectively counter misinformation from Western media? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. By integrating social media strategies into its communication plan, AES TV seeks to create a more informed public that can distinguish between fact-based reporting and sensationalized claims. This approach not only empowers citizens, but also fosters accountability among media outlets operating within the region. As social media continues to play a crucial role in shaping public discourse, AES TV's efforts could significantly influence how citizens perceive their governments and engage with broader regional issues. Future prospects for AES TV and regional stability. The future prospects for AES TV appear promising as it positions itself as a vital player in promoting regional stability through accurate information dissemination. By countering misinformation from Western media outlets, AES TV aims to strengthen the credibility of its member states on both domestic and international fronts. The success of this initiative will depend on its ability to engage audiences effectively while fostering trust among viewers who may be skeptical of traditional media narratives. Additionally, AES TV's commitment to showcasing local perspectives could facilitate greater unity among citizens during times of political uncertainty. As these countries navigate complex security challenges posed by insurgent groups, having a reliable source of information will be crucial for maintaining public morale and support for government initiatives. Furthermore, if successful, AES TV could inspire similar initiatives across Africa, encouraging other nations to reclaim control over their narratives amid external pressures. Ultimately, the effectiveness of AES TV will play a significant role in shaping the future political landscape of the Sahel region while contributing to long-term stability efforts. By establishing their own platform, President Traore, Assimi Goïta, and General Tiani are taking a stand against misinformation and asserting their narrative. The future of the Sahel depends on the ability of its leaders to communicate effectively and authentically. Stay tuned for more updates on this evolving story and its impact on regional dynamics. Thanks for watching.